It's a place called Memories Pizza. It is a small, family-owned business that dared to admit that they would find the catering of just a same-sex wedding, nothing else, to be in contrast with their deeply held religious convictions. You know, serving a gay couple a meal, tableside service, that's fine. But a same-sex wedding ceremony, that's a little different. Now, the result? Well, as you can guess, people have been trying to destroy them and run them out of town. They may not even be able to reopen their doors again, much less stay in Indiana. Crystal joins me by phone right now to talk more about this. Crystal, thanks so much for joining the program. We appreciate it. I know you guys have been put through the ringer here in the past day. Tell me a little bit about what you have been experiencing just in the past less than 24 hours, I guess.
I've been everything from Facebook to messages to everywhere.
So people have been leaving you Facebook messages, and I know that you guys are probably aware of the Yelp stuff, the reviews on Yelp. What are people saying to you? What's the type of thing that they're saying?
We kind of just stayed away from it. We were up last night hearing it all, and it was all negative. There was nothing positive at all.
We set up a GoFundMe account, and folks can go to GoFundMe.com/memoriespizza, and they can make a donation, because nobody should ever have to suffer or suffer alone for their faith, for standing up for Christian principles.
If a gay person comes into your establishment, you don't turn them away, do you?
No. No, we've never turned anyone away.
Okay.
So you don't ask everybody that comes in the door, excuse me, are you gay? Are you heterosexual? Are you atheist?
You don't have
Are you Muslim?
You don't have certain toppings for each sexual preference?
No, we don't do any of that.
Thank you.
The address is GoFundMe.com/memoriespizza.
What a nice guy.
You're a really nice guy.
You know, they don't deserve this.
No. His daughter making a comment in the media.
You can't make a comment at all anymore.
We're not these people. We're not these people, and we can't be mad about it. If we respond in anger, we lose. We must listen to him. Listen to him. We have to respond in kindness, in gentleness, because when you put good versus evil side by side, if we're screaming and we're saying the same things that they're saying, kill them, burn them down. If we approach this with anger, we lose. We lose.
There was so much negativity. It just it beats you down to nothing. But it's been fantastic, the support we have gotten. Yeah, I don't have words to describe it. It's
Well, you don't stand in the gap alone.
It's more than just saying thank you.
We've raised $264,566 for you all that we are going to present to you in total. And we also are going to set you up with a financial advisor as well. A lot of people stepped up, and they wanted to take care of your family financially because they saw the destruction that some of these people were doing to you guys.
Dana, that's so greatly appreciated, but even without the money, that's a secondary thing. The kind words is what really built me back up.
It was talked about on CNN, MSNBC, Rush, all across talk radio, all across cable news, blogs, everything all over the internet. And through it all, good Americans who cared about their fellow citizens stepped up, on both sides even, and gave their own money. Almost 30,000 donors in all by the time everything was said and done. It topped out at a little over $840,000, the second single most successful GoFundMe campaign of all time.
This is their public relations manager. I have been contacted by a Yahoo reporter, and he is threatening to undermine both GoFundMe's and your credibility in his pending article.
So one contributor to the fund is a woman, she happens to be a gay woman, who disagrees with the decision of Memories Pizza. But you know what? She supports their right to make their own choices.
You know, it doesn't really have to do with conservative or liberal. It just has to do with like a human element, you know, and the people that I know, gay or straight or liberal or conservative, are very just understanding and supportive of an individual's right to live their life as they see fit.
So you're more libertarian than anything else.
I think you're absolutely awesome. I think you are so cool, and you were just so forthright and honest, and that is, I think, amazing. So kudos to you. I became a huge fan of you just because you're like, you know what, we can think two things simultaneously. Why did you donate? Tell me about this.
You know, my girlfriend and I were talking about it the night before, and we were just talking about how we would feel if this had happened to us. You know, if we were set up in a public market space and someone came up and said, hey, you know, we'd really like you to set up and sell at our anti-gay marriage rally, you know, we'd have to decline. We'd have to tell them we're not comfortable associating our business name with that event.
Right.
And we feel like that's our right to do so. We feel like it's, you know, just common sense to not force us to set up at an event that we're fundamentally opposed to. And so to see someone exercising that same right that we would expect for ourselves, and then to get threats of violence and have to close their doors due to fear just seemed wrong. You know, I never expected anything like this. I didn't think anyone would read that comment except, you know, the owners of the pizza store. That's all. They were the only people I was trying to communicate with. But overall, the response to, you know, what I said has been so positive. You know, I've had just people from all walks of life reach out to me and say that, you know, they don't agree with, you know, maybe my lifestyle, as they call it, or they don't agree with the fact that I donated money, but they agree with the message. They agree that we need to respect someone's freedom, regardless of whether or not we agree with, you know, how they exercise that freedom, I guess.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Yeah, she's
She was great.
I love her.
She was great.
I love her.